morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out. My name is Seema Singh. I'm council member for this district, and this is a big project. I'm really excited about it, and welcome to the 3rd District. Here's our mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember Seema Singh. Glad to be back here in the 3rd District at Pleasant Ridge Elementary. Good morning, Panthers. Good morning. I want to thank Principal Jennifer Morrell and all the teachers and staff at Pleasant Ridge for welcoming us here today. It's a beautiful day. You planned perfect weather. Really, this is a beautiful Saturday, a beautiful fall Friday. And it's the last day before fall break. How about a round of applause for fall break? I know you guys have been working hard since August, the students, the teachers, the staff. So I hope you all enjoy a wonderful fall break after today. So thank you, students, for being here. Thank you, Councilmember Singh. I'm looking forward to taking some questions from our 5th grade journalist in a little bit. But first I want to just talk a little bit about why we're here today. We are here with some shovels and some big excavating equipment because we are about to break ground on a project that has been decades in the making. We are officially going to break ground on the next phase of safety improvements along Pleasant Ridge Road. $18.9 million are going into this. That's almost $20 million. And guess how long, kids, can anybody guess how long this project has been in the planning? Okay, yes, little girl right there. Yes, wait, how long do you think it's taken to get this far?
10 years.
10 years? Double that. It's taken it's taken over 20 years to move forward on this project. And so I'm committed to getting this done while you guys are still in school. Not here at Pleasant Ridge, because you're 5th grade. You won't be done in time for you while you're here at Pleasant Ridge, but it's going to be done. Anybody going on to 6th grade at Northwest Middle School? Okay. Well, while you're in middle school, this project will be done to make it even safer for you to walk from wherever you live to Northwest Middle School. But also for all you younger siblings, brothers and sisters, walking here at Pleasant Ridge Elementary School too. So here's what we're doing. The improvements are centered right here at Pleasant Ridge Elementary School, but we're also really close to Northwest Middle School. And I don't know if you know, a lot of kids live so close to the school that the school system does not provide bus service. So we're very focused on doing these improvements centered on school areas where kids have to walk to school. So this is going to include turn lanes, a new sidewalk, a greenway across the street, marked pedestrian crossings, and it's going to be widening Pleasant Ridge Road from Merchant Drive all the way to the city limits. And why are we doing this? It's for the kids who are walking to school and walking on places after school, and we're going to have safe walking paths for them. But guess who else walks? Everybody else. Kids are walkers because they can't drive or because they need to walk to school, but there are other people who walk for recreation. There are other people who walk to get to the bus or to get to the jobs or the stores. So this project is going to help everyone who is a walker at some point. New turn lanes at Walnox Road. I've always wondered if that's a combination of walnut and oak. Is that right? That's a very unusual name, but it's going to be even safer to walk on Walnox Road, Pleasant Ridge Elementary School driveway, Sullivan Road, Murray Drive, Wadsworth Drive, and Autumn Landing. There's also going to be some stuff that is very expensive and important, but you don't even see it. It's underground. It's our utilities. Utilities will be upgraded above ground, underground, and this is going to take about 2 years. So we can already see some of the traffic detours are in place, and we appreciate everyone's patience as we go through this construction. It's a little bit of pain for a lot of gain. So I'm going to give a shout out to our contractor, Charles Blaylock and Sons, and I got the chance to meet Doug Blaylock, the 3rd generation of the Blaylock and Sons. So we appreciate Blaylock and Sons' work on this and so many other projects. Also, Johnson, Murmuron, and Thompson is providing construction, engineering, and inspection services. Raise your hand. Thank you so much for your work. The project designer, Gresham Smith. Anyone here from Gresham Smith? Well, thank you for your work. We can take a look at your work on that table. There's a map of the project, of seeing all what the design plans are. They designed the new safety features, the greenways, the sidewalks. So kids, if people have ever encouraged you to consider STEM careers, science, technology, engineering, and math, and you wonder what are those careers, if you want to be able to create safety projects in your own hometown, consider careers in engineering, because this is the kind of work you can do and be involved in, making your community better for everybody. So, really glad to be able to celebrate the engineering profession here today. Phase 2, we're starting phase 2 today, complements earlier work, $8.76 million of investment that added turn lanes, sidewalks, and utility upgrades on a 1.3-mile section of Pleasant Ridge between Merchant Drive and 640. I think a few of you kids were back in 2nd or 3rd grade, walked with me when we celebrated those sidewalks. So raise your hand if you happen, remember that? All right. Well, thank you for enjoying those sidewalks and celebrating that, and thanks for coming out again. And we're going to keep moving forward. If our city sales tax referendum passes in November, instead of taking 20 years, we'll be able to do more safety projects like this around the city in 5 years instead of 20 to 25 years. So thank you for your commitment. Thank you for being the reason that we're doing this. Thank you. So, I'm really glad to have so many people here from the traditional media, but before we get to questions from you all, I want to see if some of our 5th grade Panthers from Pleasant Ridge Elementary have some questions. And you can come up in front here so I can hear you, and the media can also hear you as well. I understand you might have some questions for me about this project, and maybe just about what city government is all about in the first place. So start by just telling me your name. Let's go over here so you're not blocked by the podium, because you're not quite tall enough to be over it. So what's your name, and then what's your question?
Sylvie Cadence, and I have a few questions. What made you decide to be the mayor? Do you like being the mayor? What is the hardest thing you have to do?
Okay, great questions. What made me want to become, serve as mayor is because I care so much about our city, and I love being in public service. So the next question was, do I like being mayor? I mean, who wouldn't like it? Look at this day today. We're celebrating, making change and solving problems and making our community safer. Yes, I love my job. I'm honored to serve, and it's a real privilege to be your mayor.
What is the hardest thing you have to do?
The hardest thing that I have to do as mayor is to set priorities. We have so many needs in our community, and we only have so much money and time. So that's why, sometimes things take a little longer. So we wanted to work on this. We've been wanting to work on this for decades. It's only now that we have all the money in place to be able to move forward. So being able to say yes to Pleasant Ridge Elementary School, and then we have to maybe wait on some other projects. But that's probably the hardest part of our job. So thank you very much for your questions. And any more from you all? Thank you. How about a round of applause for our first journalist here? Okay, let's step up a little bit. If you could say your name, and then just one question at a time. I'm not quick enough to gather them all the compound questions. Here, what's your name?
Aubrey.
Okay.
My question is, how did you choose Pleasant Ridge to improve?
I love this community. I'm so proud of all the kids and families who live here. And we chose Pleasant Ridge Elementary School because there's a lot of people around here who walk, and they need safe ways to do it. We don't want people walking on the side of the street when cars are going really fast and you have to run into a ditch to feel safe. So that's why we chose Pleasant Ridge.
My other question is, how long will it take to complete?
This is going to take about 2 years to complete. So we wish it could be faster, but we want to do it right. And it's going to take 2 years, but after that time, it's going to be lasting for generations to come. So appreciate your patience as you deal with some of the construction detours and so forth. Thank you very much. A round of applause for Aubrey. Okay, and our last set of questions. What is your name?
Noah Hawkins.
Okay, Noah, what's your question?
What is the most necessary part of your job as the mayor of Knoxville?
The most necessary part of my job is public safety. Public safety is job one, without a doubt, and that means supporting our police officers and firefighters and when we have emergencies or criminal issues. But public safety also means being able to move around our city safely, whether you're in a car, a bike, catching the bus, or walking. So public safety is job one.
My other question is, what are your three main goals? Most three important goals you set for yourself as mayor?
Noah, thank you for asking that question. I can summarize what my goals are for the city of Knoxville and how we serve in 3 words: make life better. And so to me, the individual projects might vary over time, but we want to make life better for people, and that means public safety, that means addressing the housing shortage, and that also means making sure we have opportunities to enjoy parks and recreation. Any of you kids go to Victor Ashe Park to play sometimes? Yeah, it's an amazing park, and we want to keep improving it, making it nice for you and your kids when you grow up. So those are our priorities. Noah, great questions. Round of applause for Noah, Aubrey, and Sylvie. Thank you, Sylvie, Aubrey, and Noah. If you don't want to be engineers, consider careers in journalism. You're already on the right track. All right. With that, let's all gather together, grab a shovel. Let's have some members of our engineering department, neighborhood folks, maybe some we don't have enough shovels for everyone from the school, but maybe the principal can help us find a few responsible kids who might want to grab a shovel and help us celebrate this groundbreaking. Come on up.
Good.